The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Is this where I should introduce the show?
I think this is where someone has to
The
do
microphones
a prayer.
never get turned off.
Uh-oh. Let's see, who is praying today?
Ed.
No,
it's
I think
Ed.
that... Is it Ed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was a little Ms. Rican last time.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's
and she's
right.
continued to be a little Miss
fucking
Rican. Yeah.
am.
All right.
Blowing it up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
All right.
Boy, oh boy. Just got done listening to that 9/11 conspiracy episode, the last
Good.
podcast on the left, and I gotta say,
Turned on.
thank God it wasn't real.
Yeah.
And then thank you, big guy, for pulling that illusion over us, and thank you for creating our Savior and God, Dick Cheney, and thank you for
The left.
air travel.
All right, so you're thanking God for creating 9/11 and making Dick Cheney. A very bizarre prayer.
No. 9/11 didn't happen.
Well, I don't know. I'm fairly convinced it did.
Oh man. All right. Well, good episodes, two guys.
Thank you.
I'm waiting
Thank you
for the
very
next one. I listened to one on a bus and one on an airplane.
What was better?
I like the first one better, but
You have to listen to the third one in a high tower.
Yeah, and I
very
will.
excited.
And I would-
a high tower. I was going to say a train, but high tower sounds like. Oh, maybe I should go to the Freedom Tower. Let's do it up there.
There you go.
In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Oh, my goodness. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. Thank God. My prayer would have been about how Holden is not here. Oh, really quickly, why are you thankful Holden's not here? I'm going to say the room smells better.
It does. Less eggs.
Less eggs. Jackie?
I'm going to say less hair all over me. I feel like every time I'm around him, I get covered in hair.
He's losing it but not from his head, but like from his arms and legs.
His back.
It's from his groin, too. I watch it come out of the bottom of his shorts when he walks.
Yeah, it's odd. Marcus, why are you happy Holden's not here?
Don't gotta wipe down the seats.
Perfect answer.
It's the slime.
Sadly, Kevin Barnett is not here, and I wish Kevin was here because I enjoy his wisdom. What do you like about Kevin, Ed?
Kevin, I like, he's cool.
Yeah, that's all you need, Jackie.
His beady, shifty eyes.
Okay, a little racist, but that's okay.
That's not racist.
All right.
Too angry, though, about how not racist it is?
No.
Haircut.
Haircut, and very nice haircuts.
The flat top?
All right.
No, he just said the word haircut. He didn't say whether he liked it or not.
Right. So we have a small crowd tonight. We have a small show, a small round table, sitting in for either way, Chris Lakers or Chris. Do you want to be sitting in for Holden or do you want to be sitting in for Kevin?
Well, I'm sitting in Kevin's seat, and Holden's seat is empty, like as a memorial.
Right.
You know, like we should open a beer and put it there for him.
Ew.
All right. So Chris
no.
Laker is here, sitting in for Kevin
for Kevin.
Barnett.
Yeah.
Kevin Barnett.
All right.
I'd rather that. I'd rather you be Kevin.
Kevin's on more
for the
television.
day.
Kevin has a very successful show on
Yeah.
True TV. When does it air, Chris?
Oh, whenever I illegally download it.
Perfect. Of course, you can check Chris out on This Week in Jackin', and you do another podcast also.
I just listen to that, and if you like that, we can listen to others. I just like to promote one thing at a time, so people don't get overwhelmed. And This Week in Jackin' is a good introduction to who I am as a person. It's about what people masturbate to. All of you guys have been guests.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
you go start there and keep exploring.
Fuck yeah. Just like Jackin'.
Yes. Yeah, just like your pornography.
You remember
start at the basics and then you move on up.
those shorts? I just remember I used to date a guy that on the inside of the zipper it said "Never stop exploring," and I was always like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna keep exploring."
It seems a bit rape culture. A little Jezebel. Jezebel would not be happy with these
give
pants.
me a fucking break. Anybody can wear the pants. I can wear the pants. Keep exploring. Put your fingers down there.
And as we know, Jezebel stands for tricky whore.
Well, that is actually kind of true, but, the website's
Jezebel
different.
was like a cow thing.
A cow thing?
Are you thinking of Bluebell?
No, there's a
I thought that was cheese.
That's actually no. Bluebell is ice cream.
Bluebell's ice cream. There is
I
a
love it.
song called Jezebel the Something Cow on It's a Cow Christmas,
What?
which
Oh.
is a tape that we used to have growing up.
It's a cow Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jezebel the cow. It's
Jezebel
a
the
cow
cow.
Christmas.
And what did the cows get as gifts on a cow Christmas?
I don't know.
No,
play
it's all songs about like when it's like I got more hay for him, moo 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 moo. I've never talked about this before.
Never.
I fucking love it.
What episode are we on? Are we
His little fat kids on Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, the Zebrowski family Christmas, a cow Christmas. I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's a tape. We had it in the car.
We got more hay for you, moo 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 moo
There's
moo.
a track listing. The Hallelujah chorus.
Yeah, it's
Love
a
it.
good one.
Angus, we have heard on high.
That one's a good one.
We three cows.
Yes.
The little summer calf.
That one's not a good one. That's like a slow jam. Nobody
Yeah.
likes that one.
Oh.
God rest ye merry cattlemen.
It's not that creative.
No. Deck the stalls with oats and barley.
That one's a good one.
I turned my back on religion when I was a teenager. I'm ready to go back to church.
It's a cow Christmas, baby.
Oh my God! I just want to have children so I can play this for them.
How is the docile song?
I don't remember that one. I never really knew the names of it because it was just on the tape.
Right.
So we don't
right.
really listen to the tape.
I bet you knew We Wish You a Dairy Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Not that much different, but man is in about cows.
Kind of about things that rhymed, dealing with milk product and cow-related activity. Oh, interesting.
Man. And inspiring Adria on YouTube, she uploaded the entire thing because she says, to bring the funny back in Christmas.
You gots to.
Gots to. Christmas has
Put that cow back in Christmas.
been- Yeah.
And the cover is a chicken holding a piece of corn.
No, that's a cow eating a piece of corn, and he's got a little Santa hat on. And
Is that a cow?
that's a cow.
It's a skinny cow. Maybe it looks like a chicken. All right. Well, that's very exciting. I love it.
But anyway, their website is based on a cow, so
Isn't that
maybe they would like to know that.
That is fun. Well, it's a great website. Check out Jezebel whenever you can.
Yeah. And, and by the way, the guy that wrote all of the songs for A Cow Christmas, his name is Terry Esau.
And he was shot in the head.
No way! By Sirhan!
This is he's a writer and speaker now, and this is what he says about he has something called Breathing Lessons. That's his series of books. He says, does your church have bad breath?
Church.
Terry Esau, author of Surprise Me and Be the Surprise.
Whoa! So I'm doing both roles now? What's happening?
Introduces a spiritual breath freshener for your congregation. Learn how to inhale God's love.
That is absolutely disturbing and disgusting.
Yeah, he is not.
Surprise me.
Surprise me and be the surprise.
That is a bipolar schizophrenic duo.
Inhale God's Love would be a great name for like a vape lounge.
Inhale gods.
That's for
yeah.
like that's also like religious. Like a religious vape lounge. Like that's how you get the kids in with the vape. They're all vaping. They
And you
love
give
it.
them a Bible.
And then you say, hey, you know who else was pretty cool? JC.
This is
That'd be
the
the perfect time to get me, by the way. If you wanted to try and get me really high and be like, this is what we do. We get high, we just hang out. And you,
As long as we're getting high.
That's what the Hare Krishnas did.
Oh, man. Oh, God, man. If I ever saw one of my friends hanging out with the Hare Krishnas, I'd, like, grab him by the hand and lead him away.
Unless it was George Harrison's Hare Krishnas, in which case you got to chill.
Oh, I love that album. Remember when he goes over there and he's with all the people and then he makes that all the money?
And then he takes that private jet out of there. Yeah.
Do you remember when you used to get dogs high? You used to have to blow it in your ears?
That's
I'm sorry.
terrible.
Do you remember when I used to get dog? No, Eddie.
You never got
I don't.
dog stoned?
No, I never got dogs stoned, but I did have a friend growing up who would get his cat high, and
Blow it in his ears?
just blow right into the cat's face. But I didn't really notice a change in the cat. I always was kind of like, don't get the cat high.
Oh, get the cat high.
I'm not totally against it. I mean, whatever. I mean, they're always eating their random shrubbery anyways.
I had a friend that killed a parakeet that way.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
it's a bird. Birds don't deserve it.
He like blew like he like blew like all this like bong smoke into this parakeet like.
They're so small.
And
How many times? Just once or?
I think like a lot. I think the whole time.
I used to do it to spiders a bunch.
Well, spiders are great. You can do whatever you want to arachnids. Spiders.
Were you there?
They actually.
I wasn't there. I heard, but I did know him to have a parakeet that was then gone. So I mean, there was evidence that it happened.
And he was the
I don't think it was made. I don't think he was just bragging.
Right. The parakeet kid. Yeah, when you're the parakeet kid and you lose the parakeet, people notice.
Man, new fucking Cold War movie with the
I can't believe you didn't know about that movie.
No one told me about
Where's
it.
your head been?
What are you talking about?
Up your ass.
Fuck you.
I knew
Why
about
don't you
the
talk to
movie.
me about
It's a cow Christmas. You guys are going to play like this on cow Christmas?
What's the Cold War movie?
Spielberg directed a Cold War movie written by the Coen brothers starring Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
And no one told me about it.
What is it?
It looks cool.
Is it out already?
No, it comes out around Christmas.
What's it called?
Cow Christmas.
It's not cow Christmas.
It's all coming together.
Oh, Lord.
Jackie?
My lips are swollen.
All right. You've been sucking on salt?
No, sucking on dick.
Oh, right.
My
Leave
lips
it
are
alone.
swollen.
All right.
How's Squirty
Okay.
Bird? Squirty Bird's okay?
Oh, yeah, saluting loud and clear.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
My lips are actually swollen.
They look great. Why?
From? What? Did you keep blowing Doug too hard?
Yeah, they're from the inside, so it's like I can't concentrate because the inside of my mouth is smaller than usual.
That's awesome, Jackie. Good for you. Good for you. Good for Doug.
You know?
And Henry, if you're listeing, good for you too.
Henry Zebrowski, last podcast on the left. Of course, Jackie is his sister who just admitted that her lips were swollen because she
Why
loves her
are you
boyfriend.
explaining it?
I have to.
Why are you giving a recap?
Your lips are swollen now.
I know.
Now that I
It's
looked at
up in
them,
here.
they're huge.
They are, Marcus.
I know.
Okay, you
I see.
Chris, you notice?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's love.
Just what a. All right, good God. All right, let's move on here. Let's do a new story.
All right.
Is it really like? Is anybody not thinking that Jackie's in a relationship? She's not sucking the guy's dick.
I mean,
Not to the point where her fucking mouth is ripped apart.
Usually gets
Well,
stung
that's
by a
what-
bee to swallow up.
I mean, it's going to get swollen if you suck his dick, then lick his asshole. You know what? It
yeah.
gets the
Oh,
bacteria
well, you
gets
think
in there a
it's a
little bit.
bacteria
It's
thing.
yeah, but that's fine.
No, it's
Go
because
away.
you cover your teeth, so your teeth dig into the tops of your lips. So as you're sucking, so then that becomes inflamed.
Yes.
So
Oh,
it's
that
like
makes
little
sense.
Well,
cuts
that's
on
a
the
real
inside.
commitment to technique.
I mean, you
Isn't
have
that
to.
Yeah.
All right.
You're like the Yao Ming of blowing Doug.
Does that mean, is that like a tall Asian? Is that what he is?
I don't know what it means, but I love it.
Overrated freak show?
No, Yao Ming was very good. Bad knees. He was too tall. Leave Yao alone. I'm falling
Bad
over.
ankles, bad ankles.
Bad ankles, yeah.
ankles. All
Leave him
right.
alone.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
was great.
He was great. He was still a lot of jerseys. Okay.
Okay, news story.
Yeah.
A 6-year-old boy has had his penis bitten off by a pet horse in an extraordinary attack.
At least I didn't do that.
That absolutely.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I read about it on the way here.
Yeah. The incident happened when the boy rode past the mayor on his bike. Reports.
The mayor was there.
No, the horse.
And the mayor. The horse.
Damn, that's great.
The whole thing's derailed.
Not the mayor.
Yeah, the town mayor was there.
De Blasio?
They also elected a horse.
I thought he was getting rid of the horse and carriages, De Blasio.
No, de Blasio's a failure.
Yes, he was riding past the mayor of the town, Edward. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Mayor made the horse do it.
I'm the man. Save that boy's penis. Shoot that horse in the head.
Look who benefits, Marcus.
Qui bono.
Qui bono.
Reports claim Reports claim the horse suddenly attacked him, knocked him to the ground, and chewed off his member. The child wailed
Don't call
from
it
the
a member, though, right?
Member?
When you're
What's wrong with member?
I think you have to hit puberty before you refer to the penis as member.
Do you
right?
just refer to it as like a penis, like a little
call it
boy's
your
penis?
dinky.
Chewed
yeah,
off.
a dinky, or I don't even know what.
Yeah.
A member implies like the man has done porn before. It's
Yeah, it should
wrong.
be Rod.
Rod.
No, Rod, I don't think so. No, Rod is
Can't
too
be
much.
Rod.
How old is he?
Fuck stick?
No, he's 6 years old.
Oh, he's 6.
He's 6, yes.
Yeah.
He's a 6-year-old
Yeah, you're right.
boy.
Rod is perfect.
Rod is perfect, yeah.
Rod.
Or cod.
Whatever, it
God,
doesn't
please.
matter.
Well, the child wailed from the horrendous pain and ran back to his shocked father. The father called an ambulance and then luckily found the severed penis. The bizarre incident occurred in the Zhytomyr Oblast region of northern Ukraine.
No,
The
it's
kid's
so
place
angry
is
there.
the kids. They have a picture of the kid hanging with a horse, and his face is blurred out.
Oh, no, Ed. Here's the thing about that, is that this is from the Daily Mirror, which is a British newspaper. Their pictures has the boy's face blurred out. However, the Daily Mirror also links to a Ukrainian story, which, as you'll see, shows the boy's face plain as day.
Oh, so we all know who it is now.
Yeah.
It's too friendly to horses.
Yeah, it showed the boys. And if you'll also watch in throughout the video, they kept the horse.
Really?
The reporter in the Ukrainian
He's
news
interviewing the
service-
horse.
She's
She's petting it.
Once those horses get a taste for cock, it's all over.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? This kid kills himself, right? In like 10 years?
No, I mean, John,
young.
what was it? John Bobbitt. He parlayed that when Lorena cut off his
Different.
penis.
That's scissors.
Yeah.
This is a fucking horse.
I would
mouth.
rather have a horse. I'm just
No,
gonna
this is a
say.
horse chewing it off. Like, you ever had a horse bite you?
Just no.
No.
Yeah. I haven't
was it?
either, but I was maybe hoping one of y'all would.
Why would any of us? Kevin's not here.
It's a cow Christmas, not a horse Christmas.
is
Yeah,
true.
that is true.
Who did the horse belong to?
The family.
Oh.
It was the family mare.
I mean, he should get to keep the horse now, right? The kid. It belongs to the kid now.
Oh, it's a family pet.
Yeah, but I mean, even like when he gets older, like, yeah, you get to keep the horse.
I'm a child and a horse bites my dick off. I torture the horse as long as it's alive.
Oh,
Or at
okay.
least be able to kill the horse by your own hand.
Sure, absolutely. Now, is this
And eat it.
Is this a?
Oh, yeah. And then its power goes into you.
Yeah, very true. It's interesting that he went right after the genitalia, though, right? We discussed on last podcast on the left, as a matter of fact, we played the footage
like a
of
carrot.
the gorilla. When the chimp attacked the woman, they go after the hands and the feet.
Yeah.
Now, why would the horse go after this region?
I feel like he must have eaten like a big slice of ham and it was like rubbing on his dinky like 6-year-olds do, and then his dinky smelled like ham.
We might not be getting the whole story.
Yeah.
The kid could have been like holding a carrot by his dick and it's like, hey, horsey, 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 horsey.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Or the kid was trying
possible.
to get. This kid might have been trying to get blown by the horse.
And
Yeah.
the mayor at the same time.
And then
Yeah.
he made up this story about riding by on his bike.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
a
because
good
that's the
point.
problem is that the horse has to chew through the fabric in the pants. I mean, it is Ukraine, so it's possible that the pants aren't of the highest quality, but nevertheless, unless the boy was riding his bicycle naked,
it's the Ukraine.
it's the Ukraine.
Yeah, all their clothes are made out of potato skins in the Ukraine.
Something like that.
That's
Yeah.
That's where my
probably the
family's
issue.
from.
Really?
Yeah,
that explains
half,
a lot.
Half Ukrainian, half Polish.
Can we just say though the Daily? Yeah, of course they are, Ed. The Daily Mirror, though, this implies that this is a reflection of society.
Oh, yeah.
This is fantasy. Like this doesn't happen.
Oh, wow. The Daily News has a whole subsection under weird news. It's just horses.
Oh, that's great.
Watch Houdini horse cheekily free itself from its tether and take a bow to the there's a whole lot of horse
Oh,
stories
send
here.
this to Kevin.
He will enjoy this.
I'm just saying. I don't think this reflects society very well. Maybe the Ukrainian society.
What's for horses?
The Daily Mirror. I'm saying the Daily. I don't know. Jackie, I mean, this is kind of one of those wonderful, rare times where it would be better to be a woman.
Actually, I was just thinking that in the exact same way because I was thinking of all the horse girls in my high school that and everyone had horse girls and they would always talk about how they would never let the guys touch them, but they got off when they were riding the horses.
They actually did.
Oh, yeah, you
because
get
they put
off.
the clit on the horse.
And you go up
you
and
go
down, up
you
and
jump
down,
over
up and down.
fences and shit.
Yeah. And you just rub it against that saddle.
And you get to look at the fucking beautiful countryside while you cum your brains out all over this beautiful back of a horse.
Yeah,
So women have it a lot better with horses.
I'd say so.
Also, there's no dick crammed up against the saddle. Why
Yeah.
are there so many goddamn cowboys if their dick's just gonna get hit into that big hard knob?
Because there was no cars back then.
Yeah, should have had cars. This is the problem with history.
I don't know. A horse in a saddle is very unforgiving to a penis. That's why you got to have it tightened up. That's why you got to have those tight pants.
Ooh, I
You pop
love
'em
those
inside.
tight pants.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a
Charlie.
saddle that has like a fleshlight in it or something. They can stick your dick in the saddle.
You should just dig a hole through the horse.
Why can't
so
you
you
just-
fuck into the horse?
You know those very exciting Dr. Scholl's shoe inserts that I love, the gels.
Exciting.
Yeah, oh my God. I'm walking and smiling. I feel like I'm walking on a cloud.
I feel like you fucking glue those to your hand, do a little jerk job. That could be kind of fun.
Jerk job.
I mean, put them in the microwave. Sure.
I think they would melt.
But, well, I don't know, Jackie. And no, I don't think they would melt.
Just
But
a couple
why can't
seconds.
why can't you make a saddle out of that? That's what I'm saying. Why can't you make a saddle out of your Dr. Scholl's insert?
It's got to be rough. It's got to be able to handle a whole lot of punching and a bunch of pitching and all sorts of...
I'm 300 pounds. I got these insoles. They're crushing it.
Oh, no, there's nothing worse than a big fat man on a horse. That horse hates it.
And it's got to be a big horse. John Wayne's horse was huge.
Yeah.
Well, John Wayne was a big guy. My grandfather didn't like him solely because he was an actor. And
How
he
big
wasn't a
was he?
real cowboy. What's that?
Neither
How
was your
big was he?
grandfather.
My grandfather died of asbestos poisoning, Marcus, when he was 64 years old, and he forgave my grandmother on his deathbed for being such a terrible wife.
Yeah, but asbestos poisoning has nothing to do with being a cowboy. In fact, one would argue it is the opposite of cowboying.
It means you're housebound.
Yeah.
You know what else is the opposite
just show
of
some respect.
cowboying? Running the Holocaust.
This was my American grandfather.
They're all the same.
Ed. No, they're not. Oh, my God. That's pathetic, Ed. Cheap shot. Cheap shot. Great man, my grandfather. Man of the world he was. Very successful. He helped a lot of impoverished people out. Thanked Eric Kissel. Google him. You'll understand what he's done. But what I am saying is that seems like a fun saddle.
Well, why don't
for
you
me
go
sit
to
on.
Dr. Scholl's and pitch this idea? You got like $1 billion idea.
I don't have
Yeah,
health
for a man
insurance.
that's
You know
never
how many-
actually ridden a horse before.
You know how many guys? I would have one of those saddles for sure. This Dr. Scholl gel and saddle.
Yeah, why not?
You've been
Yeah,
riding
that's what I'm
horses?
Hey, I ride them all the time.
You know, we should start. Maybe I say get rid of all the fucking bicycles in this goddamn town.
I agree with that.
Fill it with horses. Outlaw bicycles. Bring in horses.
Horse
Let's
lane
take
only.
it back. Horse lane only.
It's like the
I'm with
Nick.
you, Eddie.
You ever
I'm-
watch the Nick on Cinemax?
No, but I hear fantastic things.
It's
People
great.
like it.
Yeah, they're doing heroin and riding horses around the city. It looks perfect.
Love that.
Yeah.
But isn't it amazing how the horse... I don't think we show enough respect for the horse. I mean, people talk about horsepower in cars, 80 horsepower, 60 horsepower. I mean, these were just actual horses pulled by wagons. And one person had 10 horses. Like, I got a 10 horsepower wagon. I mean, it's amazing. And this was considered like the fastest wagon around.
I have immense
Horse-
respect for the horse.
The horse is one of the most phenomenal creatures in the face of the planet. I feel like we do need a horse for mayor.
You ever
so
slap a horse?
No, I would never slap a horse.
Me neither.
It's a really bad idea.
You're like an Indian with the cow. You with the horse. You're like
Well, I'm
worshiping the horse.
I would work yes, of course, Indian, native, not Native American Indian, but Indian.
Well, those are native. Just we don't call those Indians anymore. We're not. They're just
Redskins.
Native Americans.
Yeah, I feel like we need to respect We need to respect the horse more in this society.
I thought they were more eagle worshippers.
The Native Americans. He's talking about Indians.
Indians love the
people
cow.
from
We
India.
were talking before about those people in India. There's a bunch of them, and they love a cow.
I thought you meant like how people.
No,
That's Native Americans, Jackie.
Eagle lovers.
Who doesn't love an eagle?
I love an eagle.
But
I
we
don't
don't
like
have-
the Philadelphia Eagles. Those people
Whoa.
are animals.
But that's
That's
a football team.
I think the Republicans love the eagle the most.
Everybody loves
Their
eagles.
wingspan
They'll-
is delirious.
But they like to have the eagle on their profile picture on Twitter.
Republicans are the donkey or the elephant?
Republicans
The
are
elephant.
the elephant, and Democrats are the donkey.
Yeah, because my father always said, yeah, because the Democrats are the ass. And I was like, very inventive, father.
Yeah.
Why did they pick the donkey?
What was the reason?
Because they're stubborn.
It's so stupid.
I believe it goes all the way
Isn't
back
it?
to some bull moose nonsense.
I think it was a political cartoon that just caught on.
Yeah.
Wasn't that back then, though, when the Democrats were actually Republicans? When it's like we had goldbacks?
Everything switched. The
If you-
Democrats are the
every
ones that
time-
were in charge of everything negative that ever happened in this country way back until the 60s, and then...
Green
You mean
Yeah.
conservatives? They were conservative down south.
Well, a little bit. It
They
doesn't-
were conservative. Conservatives are always wrong socially.
That's
right?
true.
I mean,
No, not always. They were right for a whole series of years when Lincoln was running as one.
he wasn't a conservative.
Well, he was a Republican.
He was, yeah, but not a conservative. He could be considered a liberal.
It's a cow Christmas.
Moo, moo, moo,
Okay, it was a fuck you. It was Andrew Jackson, that old psychopath.
Ah, piece of shit.
yeah,
Yeah, but
he.
he's on the $20 bill.
Not anymore.
No,
He's
Sacagawea.
gonna be on the $20 bill still.
Really? They're not getting rid of him?
Oh, I thought it was
No,
Harriet
it's the
Tubman.
$10 bill.
Oh, it's the $10 bill.
Hamilton. No one cares about Hamilton.
They're getting rid of Hamilton? They're keeping Jackson? No.
Damn it!
It's too late, Ed.
No, Hamilton
It's too
is
late.
That's
Hamilton
not
is-
what's happening.
It is what's happening. It's
They're
a
getting rid of
cow
Jackson.
Christmas.
They're getting rid of Jackson because he's a fucking murderer.
They're all
murderers.
Ed.
But he's the worst one.
Jackson
Oh my
is the worst one.
Can
yeah.
we have some respect for the founding fathers here, please?
Jackson
Andrew
was-
Jackson's not a founding father. He
No.
burnt down the White House because he's a drunken wreck.
Burn it down then. Team Trump. I can't even deal with it.
Where's Jose Bank? I hate you without Jose Bank.
Joseph A. Bank. And it's on
sorry.
53rd and Madison.
Why is your blazer all the way up there?
Next news story.
I'll do it, Marcus. Next news
It's everywhere
story.
because
You could
it's
go
so
to you could
big.
go to the regular store.
If I hear one more word from anybody around me, I'm going to freak out.
This blazer is so big and so cream flavored.
How big and cream flavored is it?
You can kill a donkey with it.
Oh, I could kill a donkey with it. Andrew Jackson did a lot of very good things for the country. I know he wasn't a founding father, but let's show some respect to currency.
Harriet Tubman, though, right?
Maybe Harriet Tubman.
Ulysses S. Grant sucked too.
They all, Eddie, let's move
His
on.
middle name was just S. It didn't have a period afterwards. That's all I remember about Ulysses S. Grant.
Got a dumb dad.
Also a drunk.
I mean,
They're all
aren't we all?
No, but he was a particularly bad drunk.
It's the chops.
He went from being a drunk to president in like 10 years.
Ed.
For all of us yet.
Truly is. All right, next news story. Chicken news.
Oh, Bakak.
Man, we
Chicken
get
news. Chicken. By the way, chicken news has never happened before.
No, I
No,
love
there's
it.
been plenty of chicken news. I can't quite. I remember there being chickens.
You know, you hold them by their feet upside down. They don't do nothing.
Don't they go to sleep?
They go to sleep and you can spin them around. They love it.
Yeah, you can slam them against the wall if you want.
We got a fan in the
Marcus,
room.
am I right?
I don't know, man.
We have a long-time listener, fan in the room. Has there ever been chicken news before? Come on up to the microphone and answer the question.
I don't want to tell everybody how to do their job, by the way, but couldn't chicken news come first? Chicken and horse? I don't know, it just doesn't sound right.
Ever been chicken news before?
Yeah! We got chickens in the house. Chickens in the house.
If anybody would know, it'd be a chicken.
All
I'm glad we're
right.
finally playing to our audience.
3 people are claiming ownership of a small brown chicken that fouled up rush hour traffic in the San Francisco Bay Area earlier this week. The Oakland Tribune reports Friday that the Oakland Animal Shelter has the chicken that strutted between cars at the Bay Bridge Toll Plaza early Wednesday. She was eventually captured by the California Highway Patrol. Animal Services Director Rebecca Katz says people claiming ownership for the chicken named Chip, California Highway Patrol,
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
need to come to the facility with proof, such as previous photos of the famous fowl. 2 rescue groups are also interested in Chip. On Thursday, Chip laid an egg, but the shelter will most likely swap in a substitute egg for her to sit on because it doesn't want any more chickens.
Put a nail in its head and eat it.
You know what? It won't even let it have fucking
I'm kind of with Ed on this one.
Yeah,
I don't
kill
know.
the
It's a chicken.
You know, it's these sanctuary cities. They welcome in all the chickens.
This chicken's going to kill Kate on the boardwalk. Yeah.
Who gives
It's
a
a-
fuck?
So did people stop their cars and get out and really cause a very dangerous situation to humans
Just hit
because
a
of
chick-
this?
It's a chicken. It's
I
not a
hit a
mammal.
chicken.
You just hit it.
I
I
would-
would feel bad because I'd be like, oh, that food. You know, but it's like if there was a head of lettuce on the road.
And like a chicken won't even hurt your car. It's like I would swerve out of the way for turtles because a turtle will fuck up my engine. But a chicken, who gives a fuck?
Turtle's cuter than a chicken.
Who gives a cluck, I guess. You motherfuckers.
Good job, Jackie.
Motherfuckers. Thank you.
That's why this is one of the best podcasts that's ever existed. Because Jackie Zebrowski is on point.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty.
Stop it!
Wow.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. You know, this wasn't the only bird messing up traffic in Southern California on that day.
Oh my God, are you serious?
There was a goose fucking up Highway 101.
Fuck goose, man. I hate goose.
Geese.
Oh, wait, geese.
I like saying I hate goose. I hate goose. It's the Ukrainian side coming out.
Yeah, that was that.
I
Exactly.
hate goose.
They always shit in the yard.
Yeah.
They're big ass shits too.
They're
Everywhere
mean.
the dogs eat it, get all sick. Fuck a goddamn goose.
Yeah.
Just reminded me of that Tom Cruise feature film, Love Goose, in it. What was that called? Top Gun.
Oh man.
Wait, that was Dr. Green, right? From
Yeah,
ER?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
Also
Dr.
in Pet Sematary 2 with Edward Furlong.
Oh, and Edward Furlong's career is doing great.
No brain.
Well, I'll
no
tell you,
pain.
Anthony Edwards fucks up traffic all the time too. He drives like shit.
He does. He's the Caitlyn Jenner of driving, always murdering people.
No dick.
I don't.
Just a second.
Caitlyn has a
Just
She
dick.
has a dick.
She has a dick. Then why the fuck am I calling her Caitlyn?
No.
Because she hasn't had the full transformation.
Oh, my
yet.
God.
Bruce Jenner killed somebody. Caitlyn Jenner hasn't killed
Hasn't done
anybody.
anybody, exactly.
We've discussed
You know,
it.
I don't need your intolerance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe she'll get off. So they stopped traffic there because of these goddamn little fouls, huh?
Yeah, they stopped traffic.
I hate goose.
I hate the goose. I hate the goose.
Fuck goose, man.
No one like goose. And then the goose eventually just flew off to a golf course and they just forgot about it.
I mean,
what
like you
is it?
do. But you hate a goose on a golf course, too.
But what is this in human nature, though?
To kill goose?
No. When somebody sees a chicken or a goose or whatever, it might be a cow.
Yeah, eat it.
I guarantee you the people who stopped for that chicken immediately went to Chick-fil-A or they went to Popeyes or they went to KFC or they went to McDonald's, they went to Chipotle. What is it when people are actually confronted with an animal, they don't want to kill it, but in the meanwhile they're so hypocritical where they immediately go and gorge themselves on a mass amount of product that is actually that animal?
They don't want it to fuck up their car.
Yeah, that's good. A goose will fuck up your car.
you think
There's a
it's just
squirrel,
real?
no one gives a shit.
Yeah,
Right.
I've hit a dog before too. I cried for many hours.
You have to, it's a dog.
But it also didn't fuck up my car that bad.
I feel like we need to, those PETA
What
ads.
kind of dog?
I don't know. I hit it. I saw it come out. I hit it, and I stopped, and I went out to go look for it, and I couldn't find it. And then I went home, and I just sobbed and stopped. But I know I hit it, and there was blood all over the front of my car.
I saw a
It'll
groundhog
live.
dead in the road yesterday in New Jersey. First time I ever saw a groundhog. Sad he was dead.
They're bigger than you'd think.
And they're sweet creatures.
I don't know if they are sweet creatures.
They are. And by the
Cool
way,
looking, though. They're funny.
Oh yeah, didn't the mayor kill a groundhog?
let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
Wait, isn't it
Bill
like
de
Long
Blasio.
Island Bill?
Blasio, I thought the Bloomberg killed the
May
groundhog.
I have a second?
It was Bloomberg.
No, it was de Blasio.
Bill de
Did he kill the
Blasio.
Staten Island one? The
Yeah.
fake one?
Yeah.
Who gives
Not
a
the
fuck?
fake one.
Staten
That's
Island Chuck.
no. What do you mean?
Staten
Bill
Island
de
Chuck.
There's one groundhog in Puxatawny.
Long
We
Island
learned this from the
Steve.
movie that we all love. Staten Island decides they're gonna have a fucking groundhog, which probably isn't even a groundhog.
And also
It's probably
Staten
a
Island,
little
give me a
guinea
break.
kid that they fucking dress up.
Maybe a rat.
That's right. He dropped it.
Chris,
and it
you're
died.
from Staten Island?
Yeah,
That makes so much sense.
I'm not happy about it.
It doesn't matter. Mayor Bill de Blasio, the city is going downhill. This is the worst New York City has ever been since 1987.
It's the best. There's naked women in Times Square.
They're covered in paint. So
I
they're
know,
not
it's a
naked.
hassle.
It was just a girl on.
Right. De Blasio killed a groundhog. Marcus, do you have that story? It's a blast from the past. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
De Blasio administration tried to cover it up.
Well,
but
that's what That's what I've got for the New York Post. A week after His Honor dropped Staten Island Chuck in front of a crowd of spectators on February 2nd, the winter weather prognosticator died of internal injuries, and then the cover-up began.
Whoa.
Staten Island Zoo officials went to great lengths to hide the death from the public and keep secret the fact that Chuck was actually Charlotte, a female impersonator.
Bill de Blasio killed Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
The groundhog version.
Yeah, the stand-in was found dead in her enclosure at the Staten Island Zoo on February 9th, and the necropsy determined she died from acute internal injuries, said sources.
Bill de Blasio is 6'7". He's 6'7".
He fucking
and
slam dunked this groundhog.
he slam dunked the groundhog. He's the worst mayor of all time. He can't even hold a
He made
groundhog.
5 points off that fucking Charlotte, man.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, instead of revealing the sad loss, the zoo, which gets nearly half of its $3.5 million in annual funding from the city.
$3.5 million for a zoo.
And that zoo is a hunk of shit. They are not spending any of that money on the zoo.
$3.5 million a year
It's
for
a
the
skit.
Staten Island Zoo?
When the Democrats run everything, that's what happens.
I'm serious.
And every kid on Staten Island's got to. You go to the Bronx Zoo. That's the zoo.
Yeah. Typical.
We have to dig deeper, Marcus.
Yeah.
We have to make sure this stops.
Yeah, the zoo told the staff to keep the mayor's office in the dark about the animal's fate, and they only told a few zoo supporters.
They get a new groundhog?
Well, they did replace the groundhog, yes.
With a bitch ground.
But that's the thing, is that's the big cover-up, is that they didn't bring out their A groundhog for His Honor. They brought out the B groundhog.
Because they knew
Hold
he
on,
was...
they didn't bring out the fucking good groundhog for the mayor of New York City?
Because they knew he was going to drop it.
Maybe he knew it was fake and said, "Fuck this bullshit."
De Blasio doesn't know anything. He's smoking weed in Gracie Mansion. He's a pathetic mayor. He's one of the worst human beings that's ever existed in this entire state.
Well, Chuck was benched because the zoo thought that he might bite de Blasio because he bought Bloomberg in 2009.
Thank God he bit Bloomberg, but you know what Bloomberg didn't do? He didn't drop the damn thing. De Blasio wilts under pressure, and this is proof of it. De Blasio is the worst mayor ever.
His hands
love
are
de Blasio.
spaghetti.
What do you like de Blasio
I like
for?
de Blasio.
What are you talking? How would you like de Blasio?
I like any mayor that makes everybody on Long Island angry.
Well, that's ridiculous. I do agree that it is fun to see people on Long Island upset. That is very, very true.
Yeah.
But de Blasio is the worst mayor in
What did
in
he
New
do
York.
that's so bad?
What has he done that's good? He is.
What's he
first of
done
all,
that's bad?
Oh, why are the not even homeless, mentally ill? He closed down all the mental health facilities, so that's why the streets are flooded with people who are having, they're eating their own toes.
It's summertime and the rent's gone high.
They didn't have homes to begin with, but they did have a place that the city used to finance under Bloomberg where they could be taken care of.
This is the wrong podcast for this.
I'm curious.
It is the truth.
We'll talk about it on Top Hat. I can talk to you. De Blasio, he's a racist. He's a bigot. He's a
racist.
He's a
Against
terrible.
who?
You know
His
who's running
wife's
the
a
most?
black lesbian. He has to like everybody.
Oh my
No,
God,
no, no.
superficial.
I lived with a black woman for 2 years, and I'm kind of racist. It doesn't matter.
But not when she.
Ooh,
But
soundbite.
Eddie got you on one, Marcus. I tell you, 5 years going on this damn show where we're all drunk as hell when we do it. I think Eddie finally got you on a soundbite.
God damn, it took 257 episodes.
Oh my
Get a
goodness.
soundbite.
All
But
right.
hey, at least I'm admitting it, right? I mean, I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Am I right?
Just a second.
All right. Good God.
Well, speaking of de Blasio, he couldn't get his groundhog killing clause anywhere near the 2015 version of Staten Island Chuck. You know why? Because this last February, they put a plexiglass enclosure between the mayor and the groundhog.
They won't let him touch.
Break.
He killed the last groundhog.
Yeah,
If you
absolutely. You can't let him touch it again.
No, he's a moron.
Yeah, whether you like it or not,
He
you
was
have
even
to
holding
admit.
gloves. Anyway, he had gloves in his hands, holding gloves. I guess whenever you wear them, you're holding them. But
Technically, you are holding gloves when you have gloves on.
Yeah, well, I
Never thought of it
suppose
that way.
It just sounds
What are
like
you
he was
wearing?
scared of the animal. You know when an animal knows that you're scared of it, and then the animal fucking freaks out. And
Right.
That's probably what happened. It sounds like he's just like a pussy.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Yeah, but okay. holding gloves or wearing gloves? I mean, you're kind of holding them, right?
Because I feel like holding is when they're not on and you're grasping them.
But
No,
if
but
your
you're
fists are
encased in them,
clenched,
though.
Yeah.
You're
If you're-
encased in them.
I guess you're
right.
holding them.
No.
I guess.
No, you're not. No, I'm
You
with
don't have to
Laker.
clasp. You don't have to clasp. Like a gorilla can have gloves on.
Yeah.
But they don't have to hold
say
the
this
glove.
this cup is like resting on my hand. Is that holding it? Or is that just...
I think it's just gravity doing its job.
I think you're holding it.
I think you're holding it. Yeah. Is holding synonymous with grasping? Does it have to be
All
one
your
or the other?
fingers have to touch it if you're holding it.
Wait, are we talking about if you're wearing gloves? Are you holding gloves or wearing
Yeah.
gloves?
Give us a call.
Yeah.
Let us... Phone lines are open.
Yeah.
Is it holding gloves or wearing gloves?
That is the dumbest conversation I have ever heard in my entire life, and I will not. I don't want to hear about it.
No, we're not disputing that. We're not disputing that wearing
definitely
gloves.
wearing them.
You're
No
definitely
question
wearing
Listen,
them.
Ben, I know you hate de Blasio.
De Blasio's the worst mayor in American history of all mayors.
That's bold.
Yeah.
That's bold.
Yeah, that's very bold. We're not disputing that you wear gloves, but can you also be holding gloves while wearing them? Now, Webster says that hold, the verb, is to grasp, carry,
look on your
or
face.
support with one's arms or hands. So
Yeah.
technically, you were holding that cup.
Yeah,
so mad.
absolutely. Holding gloves. That's what I'm saying.
Can you
from now
hold
on.
with your feet?
I'm sure you can. I am like,
Or is that called folding?
I'm over it. And this is my last episode. It's my last episode. I'm done. My brain is done. I can't even come close to having any more fun in my entire life. I'm so
It
done.
also says holding can also be an embrace.
Ooh,
And
like a
technically-
hug.
Oh, sometimes you need it.
But really, more like that, the glove could be seen to hold you. Because the glove is
God, I
embracing your
love
hand.
Can we move on? I cannot believe
I don't know. I think we're at a stalemate. I don't know if we can move on yet.
You wear a...
You got in trouble for holding too much in high school.
I hugged too much.
Well, I mean, by Webster's definition,
holding too
you
much.
held a little too much as well. To embrace someone is accepted.
Well, teen suicide rates are through the roof, and people need to feel love.
Now, it's like when you shit in that bathtub, it was like the bathtub was holding your shit.
Damn!
That wasn't
You're off the
physically
show,
grasping
Laker.
your
Hey,
Why you gotta bring up bullshit, Laker?
I never shat in the tub. We know for a fact I didn't shat in the tub because I wasn't even around the... God damn it. Go listen to the episodes
I
of Chris
recently
Lake.
walked by your apartment and your door was open. I was like, oh man, should I shit in the tub?
Well, you did it the first time, so why don't you do it a second? You savage.
Ooh, bear news.
Let's get bear. Chicken news, bear news, cow news.
Yeah.
I like honey.
Dozens of hungry bears have besieged a small town in Russia's far east, roaming the streets and attacking residents.
Goddamn, Russia is an outlaw land.
That is, oh, what a
No
great
rules,
movie.
just right.
They've come to, the bears have taken the streets. They're not happy with the forest anymore.
In the past,
This is Russia, right?
this is Russia.
So
It-
I mean, this is the Great Bear. I mean, this makes all the sense in the world.
Yes. In the past month, more than 30 bears have entered inhabited areas in Russia's Primorsky region, located between China, North Korea, and the Sea of Japan. Local authorities have had to shoot at least 2 animals. Luchagorsk, a town of 21,000 on the river Kontravod near the
30
Chinese
bears
border.
was 21,000 people? Come on.
Well, 30 bears in the entire region. 2 large bears, but that 21,000 population city has been particularly affected. 2 large bears, a brown bear and a Himalayan bear, are now, quote, ruling over the town, wandering the streets and scaring local people. And Asian black bears have also been seen in a further 3
These are
dozen.
black bears?
A further 3 dozen bears are circling the town.
These are black bears, not brown bears?
Black bears and brown bears and Himalayan bears.
I don't know what a Himalayan bear is. Can I see a picture?
Sure. We got 3 different, regardless, there
Brown
are
bear's
3.
scary as
There are
fuck.
3 types of bears.
But I thought they don't usually fraternize with each other. Because that's a brown bear. Oh, that's a
Himalayan,
fuzzy-eared
so
brown bear.
cute.
Very cute. Yes.
It is a cute infestation.
Yeah.
How many people have they killed?
So far, none.
Then what's the fucking problem? Live with the
That's
bears.
scary. It's scary.
Put those old Russian army hats on them. They'll be adorable.
Teach them to ride tricycles. Have a good time.
Sure, yeah. I guess.
Only in Russia, that bear video that we all love so much, where
Yeah.
he does the hula hoop, sits
I
in the
don't
chair,
love that
plays the
video.
trumpet.
Pop up a circus tent and get him to work.
No, what I think is that
money.
I want the bears to take over the town the way the monkeys took over that town in where?
India.
India.
Well, they take over towns in India all the time.
Of course.
It's a bad problem.
Because there's too many people, I'd rather more monkeys. And there's too many Russians, I'd rather more bears.
There's not that. The Russians are a dying people.
It's a vast space with sparse population. I understand.
Imagine a
More
bear
bears.
town you could go visit. Like
Bear
they have
town.
stores and like a bar
wear
you
hats.
can drink at. Yes.
Ooh, bear bar.
Yeah, that would
I'd go to a bear bar.
In Plymouth, Wisconsin, I like going to Brown Bear. Great restaurant.
It's a
Great
A little
restaurant.
plug there
Good
for
point.
Brown Bear.
Plymouth, Wisconsin. If you're around Plymouth, go to Brown Bear. Mention Ed's name.
And you
pay
get nothing.
triple.
Mention Adam Wertz's name. You might get yourself a fucking, what's that cool beer? Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow.
Bringing
Boom.
it all around.
What's the name of the Muppet bear?
Fozzie.
No, not Fozzie, the big one.
The big one. I don't know the big one.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
He's
about,
one of
right?
my favorites. He's
one
always
of my
wearing a
favorites,
suit.
too. He's always wearing. That's what I want the
He's
bear town to
hilarious.
look like.
Bobo.
Bobo.
He's great.
That's
He's so
what I want the
funny.
bear town to look like. Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized we don't have a segment.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God there's no segment. The segment
love
tonight
it.
is why we're so happy that Holden's not here, but we did it on the top
Ways
of the
to
show.
kill Holden.
And we've done it. And we've
done
already
Ways to
done
Kill
that.
Holden.
already done it.
It's been a while, and I think we should do it again.
I don't want to. I feel like no segment.
Drown him in pickle juice.
That's
Pull out his
fun.
eyes and shit in his fucking balls.
Yeah, pull out all of his nails and shove them up his nose and watch him while he cries blood.
I just wanted him. I wanted him to have a
Too
long
much
life and fail.
heroin.
Well, I mean that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's a nice, peaceful way.
I want him to have a long life, and I want him to watch everybody else succeed. I want him to die alone.
That's the best one.
That's a great one.
Laker, how you killing Holden?
jeez. I mean, I like Holden.
We like him too.
Yeah, but
Hell
what if you
no.
like put a bonnet on him, pretend he's a baby, and shove him back inside
10
his mother's
Jews are going to
womb?
die in an
You
attic
said-
unless
you
you
said-
point out Holden.
Eddie is Jewish, so he can say it like that.
You already said, too much heroin. That's like a G.G. Allen way to go.
For every moment you stall, 5 more Jews die.
Okay. Shoot him on stage. Like,
There we go. Now we just
you do a
gotta get
murder
him-
fist sketch, but there's a real gun, and then you shoot and kill him.
That's cool. I'll do it.
Oh, you
I'll kill
Brandon
him.
Lee the guy.
Brandon, exactly, the crow.
And fucking piss on his family afterwards.
Well,
Yeah,
Not
and then
his
hang a
mother,
midget.
Not his mom or his dad. The dog. Piss on his dog.
No, the Charles
Can we
Spaniel.
just say no pee on anybody or dog?
Don't hurt the dog.
Pee on their doorknob.
Ariel.
Done.
Piss on all their doorknobs.
All right.
Piss on all their
Shit
doorknobs.
on their house.
Yeah,
Throw shit on their house.
Oh, I've shit in the house.
No, you throw shit at the house like
Something
in
I have.
Can't Buy Me Love.
You can do a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Laker, what do you want to promo? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to plug?
Eddie, that's
This
fine.
week
I
in
gotta do that.
Jackin'.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ben.
Laker, what do you want to promo? What do you want to plug?
What a loser.
Everybody should listen to This Week in Jackin' on Cave Comedy Radio, and you can buy my album Moments of Greatness on iTunes, but go listen to the podcast.
Great album. I was there for the recording. It was
Thank
a
you.
lot of fun. You killed it,
Yeah.
especially when you dealt with the heckler, and you did a great job.
That's not on there, but maybe we'll release it eventually.
You should release it.
yeah.
You fucking nailed that guy.
Who fucking heckled you while you were taping
Oh, some
your
drunk
goddamn
idiot.
record?
Some
There was-
drunk idiot.
There was like this drunk couple, and it was.
Man, I would have
got
He
kicked
literally,
out.
shit out of
he
him.
literally pleaded with them. He's like, I'm recording my album. Please just help me out. Like, he was
I
just like,
can't
and then he
believe
kept doing
that.
it. Yeah. It was a
happens.
mess.
But that's a lesson. If you go and watch a stand-up
great
comedy
album.
performance, please just be nice.
Yeah,
and,
just be
and laugh if you
nice.
want to laugh. But even if you didn't want to laugh, have a sip of beer if you didn't think the
or
joke was so
fucking
funny.
leave, you idiot.
Just sit there and chill out and enjoy the fact that we're only alive once and you're watching a theatrical performance that won't ever exist again.
Except for Lakers, who recorded for an album.
No, I'm saying, but you watch it one time when it records. True. Right, that's what I'm saying. You have to be in the moment.
Sorry.
Jackie is here. You can find Jackie on
I'm
Twitter at
sorry,
Jack the
Bert.
Worm. Listen to her on Sex and Other Human Activities. Don't be apologetic for your
Jackie, I'm so
burping.
disappointed in you.
Sorry, it just came out. I'm
so disappointed in you, Jackie.
Sorry.
Why did you do
My
that?
lips.
Yeah,
are
you
so-
got fucking damaged ass mouth.
Find Eddie on Twitter at Eddie Tunes. Eddie, what's going down with you?
September 12th, come see the Last Murderfish show downstairs at the Pit at 11 p.m.
Where's it going?
We're going upstairs.
Upstairs, earlier time.
We're moving in October. We move upstairs at 9:30.
We're growing up.
You got me scared. First, I thought it was the last Murder Fish show.
Yeah, we're all breaking up.
Okay.
No, it's
I'm
perfectly
out. I
fine. The group's still together, but we're going out hard. We got to do it an hour and a half instead of an hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come out and check it out. Henry's flying in for it, and we're going to fucking bring it hard.
October?
September 12th, next Saturday.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. It's coming up. All right, you can find Marcus on Twitter at Marcus Parks. I'm on Twitter at Ben Kissel. You can listen to us on Top Hat, last podcast. Eddie's on Brighter Side.
Oh, can I don't have a fantasy football team, so if you need a guy for your fantasy football team, send me a Facebook message.
I'll make one for you.
Now I'm talking to you.
It's called Sluts. Sluts in football.
That'll be the name of my team. If you let me be in your league, and Jackie will help me run it, and she'll help talk shit with me.
Yeah, but only hot men play it.
Yeah, that's how fantasy football works.
Yeah. It's always the most athletic men to play fantasy football.
Yeah.
Nadamakong Sue.
All right, I guess that's it, huh, Marcus?
Yeah,
talk to him soon,
Let's
all that
get
stuff.
out of here.
Goodbye.
Kiss a Jew.
Well.
Oh, man.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.